Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to another Amber video. My moving plans, old Amberlynn trolling, my relationship, and being interviewed by you. I wonder if this is going to get more or less views than the unboxing video.
Probably more.
I doubt it.
Maybe not.
Now, let's see.
Hey guys, so welcome to a new video. I figured we would do being interviewed by you, which was a vlog segment that I had in my vlogs. I figured we would do that separately, just like in the same way I'm doing PO Box time separately.
She's talking
You guys
a little
wouldn't
too
believe
fast.
how many times I've had people contact me and say, "Can I interview you?" Whether it be for
Yeah, I'm sure.
She's super famous.
She's an icon.
for articles or like other people's YouTube or podcasts. I am just very.
I bet.
It's like H3 really wants me to go on their podcast, but I just can't be bothered.
I think we got our thumbnail already.
Mm-hmm.
I do believe people reach out to interview her, but I bet you they're just kind of like, it's like a box with a stick on it, you know what I'm talking about? And you yank it and then they're trapped. They catch her in something and hold her down and be like, hey, so how about that Casey thing? She can't like leave the set.
That's why she won't do it.
Very shy. I am a very shy person. I know it doesn't seem that way because I do have a YouTube channel, but I don't know. Talking to a camera, which I know will eventually be in front of a large audience, is very different than like talking to someone in person or like a one-on-one.
What's the like to dislike on this?
That's also a good thumbnail. It is 343 likes to 1.2k dislikes.
Wowzers.
One, I just am very shy. It is what it is. That's just who I am as a person. So I figured instead of doing that, I'll just give my audience the opportunity to interview me. So if you go to my Instagram, hi, I'm Bambi, you can go there and send me voice memos and ask me anything you want, but do make sure it's under 30 seconds just for video purposes. And I know people's attention spans are kind of short. It's 2023, TikTok's popular. Short form content is very much like popular now.
And she,
in a 20-minute video.
Yeah, 21-minute video. That's when she goes on this huge tangent about short form. Okay, girl.
I just prefer the long stuff, you know what I'm saying? So just to compromise a little bit, you know, just keep it under 30 seconds. All right, let's get into it.
Hi, Amber. My name is Macy. My mother, Shirley, and I are huge
Ugh, Macy, I hate your voice.
fans of yours. We watch your videos together all the time. I'm just curious, what is your absolute biggest goal in your life right now? Through the years...
If the answer is not weight loss, I vote we riot. Like, genuinely, can you tell me what else Amber could be working toward? Maybe buying a house? Like, I don't...
No.
We've seen you lose weight, have big weight loss goals, move, have different love interests in your life.
Oh, there's moving in the thumbnail or title.
That's
But
true.
what is your biggest goal? Is it weight loss surgery? Is it to move out of state? Is it to marry Feline? I'm so curious. Thank you so much.
My biggest goal right now is
Oh, wow, the first question got her half of her title.
Uh-huh.
I have a feeling we're going to be doing a bit of skipping here.
really working on
No
like healing
skipping.
myself. Trauma. I was recently diagnosed with PTSD,
No, you
No,
weren't.
you weren't.
and that has been really hard. Therapy has been very hard. It's not just like a once a week type of deal. I have to deal with it every single day, and it's just once a week where I get to sit down with my therapist and talk to him. But he is actively having me do therapy type of things every single day, and I feel like it's really helping. So that is a really big goal for me right now. Obviously, on top of that, weight loss surgery, just improving
big
my
goal
health in
is to be
general
done with
very,
therapy.
Very important.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the support and for the question.
Hey girl,
I'm done healing.
Pop.
I need
was
my
just
12
curious as to
sessions so I
what
can be all
your
healed.
top 3 songs by Banks are. Much love. Mwah.
Can I skip this?
Yes.
Always favorite singers ever. I'm obsessed, and single song that she has ever to one of her songs, which is all of them low key. But
Following you pretty consistently since the pandemic started, and I watch all your videos right from your channel. I don't watch them via reactors, but I do have a question for you about your intentions.
Oh, did you see that?
Uh-huh.
I don't watch them via reactors, but I do have a question for you.
Look at her.
Ugh, reactors.
I'm a firm believer in micro expressions, and look at that. She's like, ugh. Oh.
Why'd you even mention that?
About your intentions, because in the past you have mentioned that you sometimes troll, and I'm wondering if you think you're more genuine these days, or do you still troll a little bit?
It was like less than a year ago she put the crown on her head and said, I'm the queen of trolling.
I mean, yeah.
Thank you so much.
I, without a doubt, have always admitted that in the past, I trolled a lot.
No, you got caught in a lot of lies and said, I was just trolling.
Yeah,
that's all that happened, Amber.
I was just trolling. And so I was like, no, you were genuinely serious when you made that.
You were just lying and you got caught.
And it was just to add some humor to my channel. And obviously, I want
Where's the humor?
views. I wanted to be able to use YouTube as my job. Like I wanted that sort of attention at the time, and I never wanted to troll in any harming way. So I definitely never did. It was always just like stupid stuff.
It's
like
always just like accusing people of rape and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, just harmless trolling.
Financially abusing my ex, making her get
Harmless
high.
Trolling.
Making her get high and then drive me around while she was like falling asleep at the wheel.
Marry orange chicken. Like, come on now. No. But now
Yeah, okay, you have one. The I want to marry orange chicken. That was your only video that was a troll, and it just made nobody laugh.
That's true.
nowadays, yes, I am without a doubt more genuine. I've always clearly had a genuine side of me, always. Throughout every single year that I've been on YouTube, every single video, there's always been a genuine side of me. I've always shown that. I just feel like now, trolling isn't worth it, because I realized that instead of people finding humor in it, it just created a bad taste in people's mouths, which is really unfortunate.
Again,
Because you got caught lying and said it was a troll.
just the lack of responsibility. People created this bad taste in their own mouth about me.
I mean, it wasn't because I'm a big liar.
Because I was never trying to create a community that hated me because I trolled, and I don't want that anymore. I gotta be honest. Now
It's not marry orange chicken. People don't hate on you because of you wanted to marry orange chicken, Amber.
No, they dislike you because you're an asshole.
Yes.
I'm afraid to be silly, to be myself, to say and do stupid things. That's who I am. That is who I am as a whole, without trolling. And I just feel like because of my past and my troll era, like no one really takes me seriously. I had a vlog recently where the whole thing was just like total genuine, and people were saying how the whole thing was a troll. And I'm just like, ooh.
Which one? Because recently, when you posted this, could be 8 weeks ago.
Right.
At a time where if you think
We know that she's way behind in her videos.
She's
I'm
always way
trolling,
behind.
maybe it's because you want me to be. Because I feel like I'm so detached from old Amberlynn
Reality.
and like who I used to be. And
So
the
what
ways that
she's
I would go
saying
about my
is
YouTube.
a few weeks ago, apparently, whatever she's talking about, she was saying something so ridiculous that nobody believed her, and everyone said she was trolling. But she was really being genuine, and she's just legitimately that ridiculous.
Channel is like so different now, while still filming the same content. I just feel like I'm more genuine. I am trying to open up more, and I'm trying to show less of like the freak show aspects of what people have always wanted to see.
Well, then turn the camera off, ma'am.
Yeah, you have been monetizing the quote unquote freak show aspect
Since always.
of your life since you've had a YouTube channel, because it gets you money.
It's just in the past, I just felt so like I had to be like this trolly freak show version of myself, because I felt like that's what
Didn't she just say in her last video that she has a hernia? Then immediately after, she didn't know what a hernia was?
Yes.
got me the more views. That's what it seemed like my audience wanted. And it's just really confusing now, because it's like people are like, we don't want that, we don't want that. But then it's like in the past when I would do that, that's what people would enjoy and what they would click on and stuff. So we are currently in a stage here where I am trying to transform my channel into something different. And it's been really hard, because I feel like just because I'm detached with who I used to be doesn't mean like everyone else is. Everyone still brings up old Amberlynn, old past situations, who I used to be, etc., etc. And it's really hard. And it's been really hard for me to grow and move on, honestly. Thank you so much for the question.
Hi, okay. I don't know if this is going to make it into your video, but maybe I hope it is. So, do you have any plans to move still? Or is that kind of on pause? Do you have like an announcement city? We love to know. We're all very into it.
No, she was just clickbaiting when she said that, clearly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I totally, so many people want me to move. I totally get it. Like seeing the same like environment, like moving vlogs are so fun.
But we're not going to get a moving vlog from
No,
you.
that wouldn't happen.
You're just going to be in a new place.
Yeah, that's all.
And I wish I could have done moving vlogs when I moved here, but I literally had to move so fast. It was like 2 to 3 days before I had to go under for invasive surgery because I had cancer. So I didn't film any of it at all. But with this next move, definitely gonna happen. So I was going to move. I had a spot I wanted. I was planning it, the whole 9. Some personal things started happening, some health things started happening. There were things that were preventing me from moving, especially like number 1 high. I was on a lease. I don't like breaking contracts, so I was waiting for that to end. And then when it finally did.
Why would you make plans while you're on a lease then?
It was just an idea that she had, and now it was plans.
That's when like the health thing started happening, and I realized I really want weight loss surgery. Like that is number 1 on my list. And where I want to move is drastically far away from the surgeon that I want. So I had to choose between moving or weight loss surgery. And I chose my health first. I chose weight loss surgery first. So once I get weight loss surgery, once I heal from weight loss surgery, once I get the 8.
Oh, she wants to move to Seattle. That's where she wants to move. I remember now. What are you giggling about?
This tweet just popped up on my other monitor from John Galt. It was a video of Crowder in full bondage get-up, cat of 9 tailsing some dude in a cow get-up. I'm still waiting for someone to explain to me how Crowder's a straight man, but that's irrelevant. John Galt said, "You never played Smear the Queer. It's where you throw a football and tackle whoever catches it. Then inside the boy pile, you suck his dick." It's the old Jim Norton bit. He's like, "We used to play Monster Rain as a kid. A bunch of 12-year-old boys. You'd do Monster Rain and you'd hide under something and suck each other's cocks." John, what the fuck, man?
Oh, boy.
You have bad timing getting called out by name in these videos, sir.
Why are you looking at Twitter?
It was open on this window.
Okay to move, then I will be moving. And it will be out of state. I'm just not so sure that I'm going to be sharing where I'm moving until I'm actually like there and settled and like happy and thriving. But I will be moving, but right now.
Thriving.
I'm thriving.
I'll put this on pause. And thank you so much for the question.
Hey, I'm a very long-time fan, first time caller. I've been living abroad, specifically Japan, for coming up on 8 years now.
I want to go to Japan so bad.
I've been using your videos with my friends back in the States as a way to kind of keep bonding with them and kind of watching your journey together, especially through the pandemic.
I feel like they're bonding, but not in the way Amber expects.
Right, they're on the Facebook group laughing at her.
And I was just wondering, I know you mentioned you have out-of-state friends before. I was just wondering how you bond and keep contact with them. Anyway, love you. Bye.
Phone calls.
Aw, I love that you bond with your friends over me. Like, that's so cute. I do have out-of-state friends, and I will say, it sucks. Like, it sucks so bad that, like, everyone you
She doesn't have friends. Kidding.
love,
Brags
everyone
about
you
friends.
want to be around, are the people that are far
Put the
away
damn
from you.
bingo up when we
And
do
I
this.
just make sure,
Jeez.
like, it's not like a daily thing, because I know we're all adults now. Like, it's
Come
not
on, pull up the
like
bingo.
high school where you can, like, text every day, like, hey, you know, we're adults,
Right.
we have our own things
It's not
going
like
on,
high
but,
school. We can't like
weekly
text. What are you
check-
doing?
Yeah,
We're adults now. We can't text every day. Are you busy? I'm so busy. Get the freaking bingo out. She's so busy bragging about her friends.
hold
Get the
on.
goddamn bingo out.
Okay, what have we had so far?
She's so busy. She's bragging
Free
about
space,
friends.
brags about friends, so busy,
She's
smuggling.
Gaslighting.
Gaslighting,
She mentioned weight loss, weight gain.
weight loss, weight gain, dieting.
No.
Mispronounces the wrong word for sure.
Is everybody fat phobic sociopaths?
Dirtyling, not yet.
Not yet.
And flexing for sure. Okay, fine.
Check-ins. There's an app that's actually amazing. I don't know if like different countries have it, but I do recommend it. It's called Marco Polo. It's so amazing. It's like you can send however long you want videos to each other that is kind of like FaceTime, but you do it on your own time, and they're able to like pause it and press play and respond when they want. It's a mixture of like a personal YouTube between you and your friend / FaceTime / Snapchat. I guess that's the best way I can describe it, but I recommend that. Yeah, I understand it's super hard to like keep that like connection when it's long distance. But just make sure you check in with one another and do things together. Like I have a friend that's out of state, and we're actually currently reading a book together. Well, we haven't started it yet. We just recently both got it today. And we're gonna have like
Oh, we're also not reading.
a little mini book club together, you know, just things like that. But thank you so much for the question.
I've tried recording this multiple times because I ramble so much. But anyway, I just wanted to say that I used to be a hater and I used to consume a lot of the content from reaction channels. And I think that the negativity really impacted my life. And I decided one day to stop consuming it
The
altogether. and it
negativity
really
impacted her
helped me.
life.
If
Poor thing.
If what you watch on YouTube is impacting your life to the point where it's changing negatively, then you need to log the fuck off.
Put the phone down, ma'am.
It's not even Amber, but I'm counting mental illness rant.
And I think that says something. That's it.
So I normally like skip over ones like this. I normally just like listen to them and I'll reply.
But we're
back
talking about how awful
because I
other
like to
YouTubers
just
are,
respond
so.
to like questions. But I will say I'm going to keep this in here because this is actually something that I completely relate to as well. Because there was a time where I would watch reaction channels all the time because
Ma'am, you watch them every day. That's why you're so busy.
Do I have to clear up what's being said about me now?
You can't text your friends because you're busy watching reaction channels.
I love there's an app that's actually amazing. FaceTime / Snapchat together, just things like that. But thank you so much for the activity. Listen to them, and I'll be curious. Like,
oh my god,
what rumors do I have to clear?
All right, suffering.
Clear up what's being said about me now, and I noticed my mental health was so bad. It was so bad. The negativity that reaction channels create and their community creates, it really is.
Yeah, you have no part in that. None at all.
No, none at all.
And negative community, I think our community over here is fantastic.
I agree. I think it's valid for Amber to say she was triggered.
Yeah.
And felt negativity. But this random woman who just used to watch it, like, it was impacting my life. God.
Detrimental to people's mental health, without a doubt. I have had so many people reach out to me and say this exact
so many people.
thing.
So many people
I just want to say
they're
thank you
mentally
so much for
traumatized by watching Amber reactions.
Just being empowering and telling yourself, you know what? I know what is causing this. I know what is causing my mental health to be bad. So I am going to step away.
I wonder if Amber has like theme songs that play in her head throughout the day.
Probably.
You think?
Yeah.
Like right now, she's in the background of her head is like the Avengers theme.
She's empowering all the women.
She's fists on hip, cape flowing in the wind.
Okay, and I'm going to stop engaging. And I love that for you. That is powerful.
Are you going to stop reporting?
And I just wish you nothing but the best. And thank you so much for opening up.
Meow. Meow.
Oh, is it Doja Cat?
Meow.
Hey guys, so
oh my god,
video.
Would you stop pushing the wrong button?
It was so bad. Pausing my.
Okay, so hi Amber. So I'm talking to a 21-year-old, and my friends think it's wrong. I lost my virginity to a 24-year-old. I'm 16 years old, and I was just wondering your opinion on.
Yeah, dude, you're weird.
And the age gap. So I think it's fine with 21 years. I would never speak to a 16-year-old when I was 21. But I was just wondering what you think.
Sorry.
Why are you asking Amber? Clearly, you know that something is wrong here.
Wait, I wonder if that's a callback to Amber was like 21 when she was talking to Casey. And Casey was like 17.
Oh, maybe.
Wait, you're 16 speaking to a 21-year-old? But you, as a 21-year-old, wouldn't speak to a 16-year-old. I think you might have answered your own question. That 21-year-old needs to find someone else their age.
Hi, Amberlynn. I was just curious.
They should have.
A lot of your supporters definitely have their own stuff, like businesses or whatnot. And right now, I'm actually currently writing a story, a book, and I am going to send it to you regardless because I am a fan, and I know you love reading, and I was just wondering if you'd be willing to...
She's not going to read any of the books that people send her, ever.
You have to send it on Audible.
Or review. I mean, if your fans send you stuff, is that something you'd be willing to do? I'm just curious. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. As soon as the video ends, it goes right in the trash.
Without a doubt,
never
I'm
gets
willing to
opened.
support. And good luck on writing a book. That is also a goal that I have. Something that I do dream about.
Could you imagine Amber's narcissist-filled pages about how fantastic she is?
It's going to be a
She's
lot
the
of
savior of the world.
Yeah.
Always dreamt of.
Avengers theme, hands on hips.
Do you have any tips on how to not get into temptation and how not to binge? I hope you're having a good day.
Is that the same guy?
Temptation is hard, without a doubt. The biggest advice I can give is just to accept the discomfort, that feeling you get when, like...
You have to sit in discomfort.
Yeah.
You know what my biggest advice is? Whatever, WWALRD. What would Amberlynn Reid do? Think about that and do the exact opposite.
Yes.
You really, really want to, like, overeat or, like you said, binge, whatever it may be. Just, like, that bad feeling you get. Like, I know, like, it's hard to explain. So I might be explaining it kind of bad. But just, like, that feeling inside of you.
If I'm having a problem with binging, I'm not going to ask Amber, of all people in the world,
No.
how to get over this problem.
Most certainly not.
Where it feels like, oh my God, I need to have this. Oh my God. Just don't do it. Don't do it. When you get that feeling,
What does it
do
matter with
something
you
you love
people?
instead. Like literally stand up, leave the spot that you're currently
Amber,
at,
yes,
walk away
literally. Stand up and walk.
from it,
Yes.
and do a different activity. It could
Try
be
that.
Literally
Do an
anything.
activity.
Turn on a TV
Yes.
Try a shower.
show. Start doing jumping jacks. Listen to your favorite song.
Yes, do jumping jacks, Amber.
Dance around to it. Color.
Dance,
anything,
yeah.
until
Come
that
on.
feeling passes. And I promise you, it will amaze you how strong you actually are. And I know you can do it. And thank you so much for the question.
Hi, Amberlynn. I've been a fan for a while. My question is, what would be your biggest accomplishment in all these years on YouTube? Thank you.
I would say that like my
I'm
biggest
curious.
accomplishment on YouTube is like reaching over 200,000 subscribers. Like what?
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 Yeah, but what is the viewership to the subscriber base? Under 40,000, barely 30,000, 46, 43, under 40. It's not great viewer to subscriber ratio.
No, it's really not.
I didn't expect to even get 1,000. Like I remember when I reached 300. I remember this so well. I thought it was so
wouldn't have
cool.
ever gotten past 1,000 if people weren't reacting to you, so you're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember sharing it with someone and I just thought it was so special. I was like, yeah, I have like 300 subscribers. Like I thought it was so cool. And you know, that was back when I was like 23. I don't know.
Counterpoint, when I was at about 200,000 subs, I was getting, on the old main channel, I was getting 150,000 views per video to 100,000.
That's how it's supposed to be.
You would think.
Yeah.
God, I've been on YouTube forever. I think I might have been 22. But like now I'm 32 years old. I have over 200,000 subscribers. People are still watching me and enjoying my content. Like,
And Amber was getting 100,000 views per video a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
that means so much to me. And that's like a big
And when the content didn't change and people got bored,
accomplishment, like for sure. Thank you so much for the question.
Hi, Amber. I was wondering if I could, ask you a question about how are you, wifey, doing? Are you two doing good? Well, I shouldn't say wifey, but I'm just so used to you saying it.
it's wifey.
Yeah, it's wifey. It's not a different lady.
It's got a tattoo that says wifey. She's got a tattoo that says wifey.
But I just want to ask how you two doing, and I love you two very much.
Oh, thank you. I love you. Me and Feline are doing really, really good. So thank you so
Feline
much
and
for
I.
asking. Like I notice that with therapy, so many different aspects of
wifey
my
talk.
life is
Oh,
improving.
yeah, wifey talk.
And that includes the relationship I have with Feline. So it just feels really good. Like I recommend therapy. Like I know I've always said therapy.
A month ago, she said, I don't believe in therapy. And now
Yeah.
she's like, I recommend it.
Yeah, she hated it.
Therapy isn't for everyone. And I want to say I still stand by that, but I almost feel like that might not be the case anymore. I think that once you really want it and once you finally find a therapist you connect with, therapy is for everyone. And it can be if you like put in the work. You just have to find your therapist. You have to find the right one.
Oh, my finger slipped.
Plays out in several. Buddy is so hard for me.
You're
Hi,
slipping.
Amberlynn. I'm a new viewer of yours, and I've been watching you for like 2 months now, and my question is, why do you keep focusing on like the negativity instead of the positivity?
This is a good question.
Thank you again.
I'm surprised
Bye.
she did this question.
Welcome to my channel. I hope that you stay. I have tried to talk about this in the past, and I think it's really just because I feel like the negativity is so much louder. It's there the most, and it's just like there. It's like
No, it's only there because you're watching it.
Mm.
I mean, just don't watch it. People that watch Amber would have no idea that people were reacting to her if they didn't seek it out or if Amber didn't talk about it.
Pity party?
I think this is a pity party.
And Dr. Lynn for the therapy comment.
Okay.
your face. And I do talk a bit about this in therapy, and it's very common for people who went through a lot, like a lot of trauma in the past, to like focus a lot on the negative, especially when you're suffering with like anxiety and other things. Like I have a lot that I'm like,
somebody said in the last video, said Amber was collecting diagnoses like Pokemon cards.
I mean, she is.
I'm not talking about, that's normal for any YouTuber, and I don't mean to like use that as any excuse or whatever, but I just get really overwhelmed, and it's just like constant. It's just like I feel like I'm constantly emotionally and mentally like beat up on, and it's really, really hard for me. And I just feel like it's easier to stand up for myself sometimes than to ignore it. And I'm trying so hard to work on it. And I am never going to be perfect. I'm never going to just completely, utterly 100% ignore the hate. But I know that I can get better at reacting and reacting less and less and less. That's very important to me. And I know it's important to my supporters who follow me, who love me, and who like me, and who want to see me do well and to focus more on the positivity. So I know that's like a flaw that I have that I need to work on. And
fatphobic sociopath.
Yeah, everyone's fatphobic sociopaths.
But I will never be perfect. And thank you so much for the question. Okay, you guys. So we're gonna do one more question. So
all
let's
we
see
need
who
is
the
her to
lucky
talk about
interviewer
mobility.
is.
Hi, Amberlynn, longtime fan. My question
Are you mobility?
is, if you could invite 5 people who are currently living to a group dinner at your house, who would you invite?
Oh,
the catch is nobody who's already part of your life. So not your lovely girlfriend or your family or friends, but people you don't already know. You know, famous people, authors, that sort of thing. Love you.
H3. Tequila. It's some musician, an
star.
author, and a movie star.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love the creativity. Okay, wow. 5 people I don't know. Miley Cyrus, Banks, Drew Barrymore, Adam Sandler, Blake Lively.
Oh, damn.
A bunch of movie stars.
I got 3 out of 5.
Yeah.
All right, thank you guys so much for this. I hope the interviewers get excited when they see that I chose their question. Thank you
2 out
guys
of
so
5.
much for being wonderful, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
Wow, that was the single most boring ALR video we've ever done.
That was terrible.
I am highly tempted just to trash the whole thing.
Yeah, we played bingo.
You think?
Yep.
We didn't even get a bingo.
We were close. I'm sure she mentioned mobility somewhere. Did she?
No.
Pretty sure she did.
Okay. It still
She
doesn't
told the
count.
guy to do jumping jacks.
Okay. God, you got to try really hard to convince me not to cheat at bingo. Oh, should I really put this up?
Why not?
Okay. All right.
We were entertaining.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
All right. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh, the video, end of the month. I'm going to repeat it in every video, but end of the month, we're going to do the thing with the P.O. box, and you have to guess, and then you win the merch.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.
Wait, I'll do the Wendigo outro.